Hey, what's up everybody? I know it's been a while since I've done any tutorial videos. I've been real busy with this house and busy with other things, but I wanted to do a warm-up video. And this is my warm-up video. I've had a lot of people ask me what lights to buy for uplighting. Now the thing is, there are a multitude of options when it comes to buying LED lights for uplighting. And each light has a different purpose. So I'm going to take you through a few of these lights today, show you some practical applications for them, and have a little fun. I hope you enjoy it. Check it out. The first thing we're going to uplight today is a column. This is just a support for the ceiling so it doesn't fall in on the dungeon. Basements have these, for those of you who don't have basements. It's not very tall, it's about 6 feet tall, but it's the column we're working with today. We're going to start off with this little light right here. This is the Chevy Color Splash Junior. As you can see, it's not very big. It's about the size of an old traditional pin spot. It's a 2-watt LED. I'm going to just set it down right here, and you can see that it does light the column up. Now, this column, granted, is not very tall. This column's only about 6 feet tall. If this column was, let's say, 20 feet tall, then we might have a problem. The light may not reach the top like we want it to. So we may want to get something with a little more punch. And for that, we're going to use a different light. Right here we have the American DJ Par 64 LED Pro with 10mm diodes in it. Now this light definitely will light this column up nice and bright, as you can see. So if you're going to be doing really tall columns, you may want to think about a light like this. Here's a closer look at both of those lights. Here is the Chevy Color Splash Junior. Now look at the diodes in there. Here's my finger to compare them in size. They're not very big, but it did cast some light on that column. Now alternately, the big dog that we used was the LED Pro, the big guy. Look at the diodes in this thing. They're big, 10mm, and it really did shine some nice light on that column. This area right here is the space under the basement stairs, and it's been drywalled. I'm kind of trying to simulate an archway for you, give you an idea of what an archway may look like. Now we're using the American DJ Par 64 LED Pro to uplight this, but I want you to notice a couple things. Number one, you see that hot spot up there? That's really where the beam is hitting, because it's a narrow beam and you're getting a little bleed out on the side, so yeah, it is uplighting the archway. But let me show you another way you can uplight an archway. This is the Mega Panel by American DJ. As you can see, the light's being spread out a lot nicer in our coved area than it was with just the Par can. This is a wider beam angle light, so for this type of uplighting you might want to consider something like this. Now here's a quick look again at the Mega Panel LED. As you can see, it has the big 10mm diodes in it. It's not very thick, and it's great for doing things like archways, or like we did over there with a cove. And you can also use them to just wash a wall from a distance if you'd like. Now, a lot of times, I've seen people in videos on YouTube take lights like this, bring them outside, and actually light up entire trees, uplight trees. It's just beautiful. Jason Early has a video up on that, and he's using an event panel. Now, let me show you what an event panel is. Sucker's heavy. Here it is. This is an Elation event panel. This is a lot like a Mega Panel, but the difference is the programming inside of it. And see this guy right here? It's a battery pack. You can actually charge this thing up and bring it virtually anywhere and uplight with it. You don't even need power. All you have to do is have your battery pack charged and you're good to go. Now I'm working with this wall right now, and I've got the Mega Panel on the floor shining up, and it's doing an okay job. Now granted, this is a narrow wall, but notice that we've got a hot spot right here in the middle. There's probably a better way to light this wall up. Let me show you. This is the Mega Bar by American DJ. It's a 1 meter long stick, and it has the 10mm diodes in it, much like the Par 64 Pro can and the Mega Panel. But this has more of a narrow beam angle opposed to a broad beam angle like the Mega Panel has. And as you can see, it does a great job lighting up this wall. And you don't see a lot of bleed through over in this area on this wall. It's really focusing on the wall itself. Now you can line several of these up and get a great effect for lighting up walls. Here's a closer look at the Mega Bar. As you can see, it's about 1 meter long. It's got the big fat 10mm diodes in it. Now, much like all of these lights, if you look right here, you'll see, maybe not in the dark, but you'll see there's like a little menu bar here. You can flick through here. It can go sound active, it can strobe, it can do a multitude of things. You can run a DMX or standalone. And you can also link a master slave if you want to run several of these on a wall. Now, I know some of you don't have LED power cans or mega bars or mega panels or things like that to even play with. Maybe some of you don't have it in your budget to even buy something like this. But if you want to have a little fun with uplighting, first of all, LED is definitely the way to go. But you don't have to have power cans, mega bars, or mega panels to play with uplighting a little bit. In fact, I've been using some other things to do some more uplighting effects on walls, and I've gotten a great reaction from it. I'm going to show you one of those things right here. This is the Revo Sweep by American DJ. It's brand new. I'm going to put this light on the wall over here, and I will do a more detailed video on these lights later. But I'm going to put it on the same wall that we had the Mega Bar on, put some music on, and let me show you how much fun you can have. So how cool would that be to have something like that directly behind you in your DJ booth on the wall, just shooting beams of light out? I've done that with the Quad Gym DMX and it looked really neat. So, you know, when it comes to uplighting, there really are no rules. You can do anything you want as long as you're safe about it, and the best way to be safe is to stick with LED lights and be creative, have fun with it. If you have any questions on this, please feel free to leave comments as always. If you have any comments, of course, leave comments. It's always nice to see comments. That's almost like payment for my video. Leave a comment. So there you go. Getting warmed up here in the new dungeon. Going to see some big changes down here real soon, so stay tuned. Thanks a lot. Practice and enjoy.